feeling like I'm Akademiks.
Metro Boomin, who is trying to anonymously leak a reference track in their opinion. Now, whether you want to call it a reference track or not, I don't want to be having a Drake cape on. I could tell you what I heard the origin of Jumbo shit poppin' was. I heard it was Yachty's song. Drake liked the song. Yachty gave Drake the song. Okay? He didn't write the song for Drake. He wasn't like in a sweatshop creating the song for Drake. Drake liked the song. He thought he could, swag it up a little bit in his style. And Yachty and Drake, who are friends, they have shared music before, both ways. Yachty said you could take the record, okay? Now the reference track is coming out, so to speak. If you listen to the track, you could tell it was a complete record before. Usually reference tracks aren't complete records. You usually do a verse and a hook because that's the most important thing. You don't want to waste your time on creating a song that might not ever come out if it's a reference. The whole point of a reference track is, give somebody an idea to reference a type of hook over this beat, reference the type of flow maybe for a verse. This was a full-on complete song, okay? So again, if you want to take that and try to crucify Drake with it, you could absolutely do it. Yachty is mentioned, or not mentioned, credited on the song. So if you look up Drake, Jumbo, Tron, shit, poppin'. If you look up the lyrics, which, Genius usually lists the credits as well, Yachty is listed on here, okay? So, it's one of those, okay? You go down, you will see written by, and you'll see Yachty right here. Now, I've known about Yachty's, helping out on certain songs, for Drake, or especially I've heard about this song. I heard there was the original track that was floating around because there was a time Yachty might have put it out if Drake had not used it. You get what I'm saying? And I remember saying to myself after realizing that, oh, okay, looked like Yachty did help inspire. By the way, I found out after I liked the track because I was one of them niggas to say, get Yachty out the studio. Get him far the fuck away from Drake. That nigga, even though I love Yachty, I love Yachty as a brother. I think he's an amazing person. But Drake, I hold on like some pedestal as the greatest nigga who has ever breathed on a mic, okay? So I don't want the nigga who is not even in the top 100, with all due respect to Yachty, to be over here even corrupting the GOAT, the numero uno, okay? And then I realized a song I liked from the GOAT was actually Yachty's song. So I had to realize, hey, maybe I'm judging Yachty too harshly, or I'm not seeing the genius in Yachty, which I think over the year, if you've kind of known, and I think that's why when people start getting mad at Yachty like he was some leech, he was probably a little bit upset, like, yo, what the fuck, like I'm actually working out here, like, bruh, we haven't given Yachty a lot of credit. Number one, Yachty, think about this. If a motherfucker could write Act Up and Jumbotron shit poppin' and Poland and Strike, this motherfucker is goddamn talented. So I do want to say, I do believe that Yachty is in a unique, specific artist bag, and I want to give him all the credit. If you want to, I don't consider this ghostwriting. I consider it, yo, you had a song that you demoed, and I have it, right? Or not demoed because it wasn't written for Drake. It was written for Yachty. You get what I'm saying? And it wasn't intended for Drake to put it out. Drake just liked the song, and that's how it got put out in Drake's version. Anyway, you guys can do what you want with that, but Metro tried to leak that last night. I'm going to be honest with you. I've looked on the timeline. I've looked kind of like in the conversation. Not many people are talking about it. Like, I don't think everyone's like, oh my God, I'm so shocked. I think a lot of people, even when the record came out, they were like, this sounded like Yachty anyway. Like, they were very open to that. Also, it's one of those songs where I don't think nobody's like, oh my God, you're telling me that Drake didn't come up with the line, thick Moroccan bitch from whatever, like, thick Moroccan bitch, this my fave, I'm going beat it? He ain't make that up? Looking in the mirror, kiss my face, I'm too conceited? Drake didn't think of that? Yeah, I think everybody's like, we're okay with this. We're okay with this. I'm sorry. Like, we could just move on past this, all right? Anyway, these are antics that you're gonna see as this beef, these issues kind of go on. There's everybody, bro. I'm telling you, this is a chess game. You get what I'm saying, bro? I know for a fact Drake is playing chess. Drake is he's ready and waiting. Again, I don't know this for a fact, but I would imagine he's in a studio or he's in a think tank every night. He's getting this shit right. You get what I'm saying? Because this is a very important confrontation lyrically and of course within the culture. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it might have just gotten evened out a bit because I always thought if a battle goes down with Drake and Kendrick and hip hop purists and people who care about rap battles are the judge, that heavily favors Kendrick because Kendrick is the pure artist, the guy who everybody think is like this lyrical, is a lyrical samurai. Like, you know, it goes in his favor. And also, I've always said if Drake raps the same verse as Kendrick, people would say Kendrick's verse is 10 times better. For whatever reason, Kendrick, maybe it's his delivery, maybe just the perception of him already. People view his, like, you know what I mean? People are acting, him saying fuck the big threes, people are acting like, yo, he literally just did like some Tupac hit him up. So again, I thought Drake was a little bit disadvantaged. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the advantage is about even though. I'm going to tell you why. The 20v1, you got 20 niggas who's dissing Drake, right? I think what that does, that makes it feel like Drake is way more powerful than he really is. Because I know he's the biggest artist, but theoretically, if Kendrick has a knockout punch, right? A song that could, a back-to-back, like, you know, per se, or some song that once we hear that, we don't give a fuck about what Drake got to say in the sense of responding in this beef, it's, you know, Kendrick could absolutely win. However, when it's positioned as all of these guys in hip-hop who seemingly had issues and gripes, they were sitting on their feelings, biting their tongue for years, whether it's Ross, Future, anybody else, even The Weeknd, Nav, whoever, and it looks like a conspiracy and an orchestrated jump in, it actually then makes that person look so fucking dominating and powerful, but also so good that everybody had to pick one singular moment, come all together, and do an orchestrated jump. So I think that evens it out. Yeah. You know, to continue, I don't think Drake has to respond to anybody but Kendrick. But I do think when you have everybody who's going to take advantage of the moment, like you have Ross might drop even a second diss, right? I do think that makes it look like, all right, man, yo, we have to deal with 3 niggas over here we're dealing with like that. Metro's over here still being slick. We're dealing with Ross dropping songs and Kendrick dropping songs. You get what I mean? So I think people looking at it a little bit, you know. So I still think it's fair. I'm not saying it's unfair for either party. Now, we should address one of these things that's very important, right? First and foremost, AI is threatening to kill some of the suspense in this entire rap battle. Everybody's waiting on records. You know, to put it in perspective, when actually Jay-Z dropped Takeover, I believe Nas came back 6 months later. Of course, you know, 23 years later, we're not even, you know what I mean, or 20 years later, whatever. We're not thinking about it like that. We're just thinking immediately after Takeover came out, Ether came out, but artists usually have the luxury of taking some time, but also it wasn't this digital generation where, nigga, you got a studio in the back room at the arena you performing, you got a studio on the bus, you got a studio on the plane, you have a studio anywhere, so you not dropping a record, there actually is no damn excuse for you not dropping a record and dropping a record quickly. You know what I mean? Also, we've seen previously with the Meek thing, y'all waited 4 days, where y'all at? So we're waiting for these records, but we're getting some AI records that are popping up. Like, for example, and I did confirm this with Drake yesterday, you know, the record, there was something called High Whitney. he confirmed that is absolutely AI. That is not him. Okay, this right here. Is it this?
Yeah, you never heard about how Drake stop, but a Drake flop, cause I make that little boy K-Dot turn K-pop. I see if these niggas future sleeping at rest stops and have your soul earnings and profits come from that wing stop. I'll get your Joe Blows buttoned up and your crew top for talking all that hoopla, fucking with Bray and Pooh-Bob. High with me. Won't you come over, girl, get high with me. Tell me about your insecurities, impurities, and shortcomings. Baby, I have your war coming and more coming, more life, more money, more success, more dreams. Fuck it, go more everything. I know you don't like all the travel decorations in your house. You wanted something tasteful, but it's bothering you now.
Okay.
I send that interior decorated to your house, incorporate a couple hours until a baby it'll grow on us. Let's stick with it for now. Niggas try to rekindle their careers off my child. No, let's talk about it. I'm about to push all the buttons, push they keep that, push and keep that. Yeah, you never heard about how Drake stop, but a Drake flop, cause I make that little boy K-Dot turn K-pop. I see if these niggas future sleeping at rest stops and have your soul earnings and profits come from that wing stop. I'll get your Joe Blows buttoned up and your crew top for talking all that hoopla, fucking with Bray and Pooh-Bob. High with me. High with me. Won't you come over, girl, get high with me. Tell me about your insecurities.
By the way, whoever's cooking up these AIs, like, bro, like, shit. I would love for you to hit me up. Like, to keep it real, we could have a virtual battle going on. Hey, if you're creating these AIs, you know, obviously, we want to also be clear. I know some of y'all are trying to, you know, probably get these records to trend a little bit and go viral while y'all are, you know what I mean, anonymous. But, like, shit, you could, if you're a writer who wrote this, you're the person who, like, sung it or, like, rapped it, and obviously AI changed it into Drake's voice. Bro, I would love to give you some recognition. Shit, you know what I mean? While we wait for the real tracks from the real people, I would love to have AI Drake battle AI Kendrick. We could do that, you know? But we also do have to make a distinction between what's real and fake, right? So this isn't a real song, okay? Despite or how much you might like it, it's not.
Impurities and shortcomings. Baby, I have your war coming in more.
The AI aux battle? Oh, come on.
Coming more life, more money, more success, more dreams. Fuck it, go more everything. I know you don't like all the travel decorations in your house. You wanted some.
Nah, everybody said, no, hell nah. Somebody said, let's not do that. Okay, I agree. Let's stick to the real shit. Okay, you're right. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that at all. You're right. Thanks for calling me on that. Yeah, because we're going to get into that, and then, you know what I mean, it's going to be corny because it's being made by people that really don't know each other, probably just saying random shit.
Something tasteful, but it's bothering you now. I send that interior decorated to your house.
Okay, so that's not real, but also another track popped up, which people were touting as a Kendrick response song that he was previewing that was going to come back. Kendrick, this song Drake preview. Let me see. I think this is what it is.
Utter my name 3 times in front of your mirror. You hesitate to proceed after you reconsider. Lights flickered, the energy in the room shifted. Scared to open your eyes, cause you feeling the ghost of Kendrick. I dominated your favorite rapper, you idolize. My silence is enough to make niggas apologize. Retract the statements cold, saying regretting it.
Nah, this ain't the one I heard. Let me go to Twitter. Twitter always got this shit. Kendrick response. Let's see if I can play it. Yeah, this is.
Utter my name 3 times in front of your mirror. You hesitate to proceed after you reconsider. Lights flickered, the energy in the room shifted. Scared to open your eyes, cause you feeling the ghost of Kendrick. I dominated your favorite rapper, you idolize. My silence is enough to make niggas apologize. Retract the statements cold, saying regretting his lyrics. MCs die when you revive a competitive spirit. How to kill a rapper, let them do it to they self. Self-inflicted career wounds that fear helped. Drop nukes, surprise moves, height and respect. They promised me my death, now they deleted threats. One rap nigga dead, laid on the floor. And I didn't even have to throw bullets for him to go. Now that we got that out of the way, it's one more to.
This is how you know J. Cole is like the rap pinata, the beaten stick, at least for everybody. J. Cole will forever be the verb of popping shit and apologizing, starting beef but don't want smoke, pump faking, bluffing, not being ready for action. And unfortunately, he has to. What the fuck's up my mic? He has to blame him. What the fuck? He got to blame himself for that. What the? Oh, yeah, my bad. He got to blame himself for that. Even the AI nigga is killing J. Cole. Like, that's more of a diss than what they said to Drake. And by the way, this is not real. Also, this track isn't real. But even this track was more potently a diss to J. Cole than it was to Drake.
Utter my name 3 times in front of your mirror. You hesitate to proceed after you reconsider. Lights flickered, the energy in the room shifted. Scared to open your eyes cause you feeling the ghost of Kendrick. I dominated your favorite rapper, you idolize. My silence is enough to make niggas apologize. Retract the statements, cold saying regretting his lyrics. MCs die when you revive a competitive spirit. How to kill a rapper, let them do it to they self. Self-inflicted career wounds that fear helped. Drop nukes, surprise moves, height and respect. They promised me my death, now they deleted threats. One rap nigga dead, laid on the floor. And I didn't even.
Hey, you know what I didn't think about? But this AI portion is getting me to think about it. Do you think Kendrick might take a while? And whenever he drops, I don't know, come with a video as well. Like, you know, he's done for like the hard part, whatever. And maybe what he'll not only do is, you know, he's going to try to obviously lyrically body Drake, but maybe he's going to try to do the presentation. You know, remember I've always said this, you know, when it comes to presentation at times, you know, I've always said Drake could take a page out of Kanye's book, right? Just in presentation. Great music, but like your music's bigger than life at this point. If you do a little bit on presentation, like this shit would even look 20 times bigger, right? And you're the biggest anyway. Kendrick, he always presents the shit in this like artistic package that, you know, almost feels like it's a perfect mix. It's like being in a museum type shit. I'm wondering if, you know, because I seen officially Ice, that's my guy Ice from Joe Budden podcast. He had said he felt that Drake's quote unquote rollout of Push-Ups, which we're calling that song that Drake dropped at Kendrick Push-Ups, he thought it was bad. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it just happened to happen like that. Like, I think a lot of y'all believe that Drake intended to roll it out via my stream. No. You know what I mean? Like, the song actually did get leaked. You know what I mean? Shit. And then when I went on stream, I had no idea I'm either on the track or was going to get the full track. It just happened to come to me that time. So it wasn't necessarily a rollout, if you want to say that that's what it is. I'm wondering if Kendrick's going to have a little bit more official, like, yo, let me really set this up because, you know, if you know, and by the way, also, if we were thinking about rollout as well, too, remember back to back, he had at least like a cover art for it, right? Drake back to back cover art. He had a cover art for it, which, you know, obviously meant something, right? I forgot the story behind the cover art. It says Drake uses Blue Jays World Series 1993 win as cover art for Meek. I think it had some significance. It was the Toronto Blue Jays in 1993 World Series win over the Philadelphia Phillies, indicating a win over Meek Mill. Okay, he was showing the celebration right after a walk-off home run. So yeah. By the way, also. Looking on the SoundCloud for October's very own, we haven't seen an upload of anything. Even the song that we were, you know, obviously talking about, we haven't seen an upload of that. So we'll see. Regardless, I'm wondering if Kendrick will have an official rollout. That is a Kendrick style type of thing, right? Yo, let me get a diss song, but let me package it in such a way it's gonna completely embarrass Drake. Now here's the thing too. And I'm asking you guys these questions, right? Like, this is me thinking out loud. Because there has been that speculation that supposedly Kendrick really doesn't like Drake. Like, really doesn't like Drake. And you know, I don't know if y'all view their issues as, yo, I just want to show you that I'm the best at poetry. I could rhyme words better or put together words better in song format. From what I've heard, Kendrick really disliked that nigga and would want to, if possible, end that nigga. Okay? This is why when, you know, I think for fans, we think this is going to be some lyrical competition, but not go too personal. It's impossible, right? It's not like maybe if you were rapping with a nigga like J. Cole or some shit, like, okay, let's just, you know, miracles, spirituals, wordtuals, whatever the fuck you want to. No, this is the energy that has been given out over the years, allegedly not only behind the scenes, but y'all have seen a lot manifest in front of the scenes, is that Kendrick do not like that nigga, and if he would like to end that nigga career, if that's even possible. And I don't think that's possible at all. I think Drake is just too big to fail. I don't care if you drop an ether on him. Yeah, at his very worst, he'll look like Jay-Z after that. And Jay-Z still recovered fine after ether, right? So we will see, man. Chat Marty, thank you for that. By the way, JR and him, thank you for the 1,000 bits on Twitch. He said, yo, J. Cole's Pie verse is about Drake. Y'all think so? Let's see. Which part of the verse? By the way, the person who confirmed that the Kendrick diss was AI was Daylight, and he's actually on the intro for this one. But let me see. Why do you think he's talking about J. Cole? Okay, so his verse is the third verse. He said, pray your hands for the lands where they spraying pellets and turning your mans into an angelic being and freeing him from his crammed hellish hole. The weather is cold from jealous souls that fan fellas. I dance as well as Chris Breezy when the bullets start spraying careless. I won't let him Swiss cheese me. Got plans that I can't fail at. Seen plenty bodies trembling, resembling Cam Reddish. So full of potential, never given a real chance to develop. My head envelops the pen. These ain't fan letters I craft. His album Drop It was trash. I litter it like I can't spell it. Is you a demon or is that your demeanor on the gram? This is not a Drake. Tell us. They plead the fifth. I'm seeing hints of a trans fella. Now, why the hell would this be a Drake? In cancer culture vicinity, he's no killer, trust me. Beneath his chosen identity, there's still a pussy, period. Blood spilling monthly, rather weekly, as a myriad of bodies drop where bricks get karate chopped to maximize the dojo. Well, dojo, I would imagine you're talking about Kung Fu Kenny. Comprehende? I wonder will my friends make it past the pearly gate so we could kick it. But based on what their sins say, probably not. Hit lick after lick like a lollipop. You niggas take a lot of tech, the polygraph probably pop. Oh yeah, he was rapping here. Yeah, J. Cole's just a rhymer. That's it. Like, he's a rhymer. Like the nigga of Jumanji, they know how he rock. All the bodies I don't caught, I should probably stop. Nah, fuck that. I willingly venture into the den of lions on some killer bee sent to the funeral home facility to test my ability with this thrilling agenda, but it's hard to meet my match when the raps ain't really that tender. By the way, this whole verse was like cap. Since birth, they knew that the kid knew his worth. Never wallowed in sorrow, the game he dispersed, and these verses bring gilly potential a milli from pencils. Never will ability cripple. Now please hold your L like you guarding young Philly's center. He said hold your L. Yeah, hold your L like you guarding Philly's young center. That was a good one with Joel Embiid, right? Playoff words. Quick to leave a chick curve. It's only one of me, but bet it's six of hers. In my mobile device, okay. Yeah, I don't think this is definitely ain't about Drake, man. That's definitely about Kendrick. But I think that's a clever indirect bar or bars at Kendrick. Anyway, so I disagree with you on that. Do y'all agree? Yeah, I keep saying Cole top three. Top three are doing what, nigga? Top three are ducking smoke. Anyway, have y'all seen this? They said this is what's going on now because it's Drake 20v1. Shout out to RDCworld, man. Check this out right here. Hold on. Maybe it's a little bit small there. I can see it. Here we go. This is supposed to be Metro, and this is supposed to be Future. Hilarious. Watch this.
Mike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm a sick.
Nah, Metro, don't listen to that nigga, bro. He ain't even on shit for real.
Yeah, fuck that shit, Metro. I'm ready to slide back on this nigga right now.
Alright, we can. Please stop talking, bro.
Just saying.
You already know we got a plan. Come on, let's do this right now. Hey, we want to appreciate all y'all for coming to the studio to diss Drake. Chris Brown? Y'all beefing?
I said, yo, that nigga got me fucked up.
All right. See Breezy in the studio. That's cool. To diss Drake again for the third time. We about to drop a comment?
Yo, much love, peace. Yeah, it's me.
How the hell you got beef with Common?
No.
Yeah, he got me back in Stay Scheming, remember?
Alright, man. See, I told y'all, man, Drake be tripping, bro. He dissing everybody. He diss Common. Y'all, bro, I think he should let that go. But, man, yeah. Wait, hold on. It's a few niggas in the studio I just don't. The Chance? Fuck no. Is that Chance the rapper?
Yes, me too. He got me.
Yo, it's so crazy. It's so easy to, like, kind of start looking like these guys. Varsity jacket, number 3 hat, you look like Chance the Rapper, don't it?
Too.
Chance, what did he do to you?
He dissed me on draft day, remember? Pick a name like Chance the Rapper. Come on.
That was definitely disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
Bro,
That's a reach.
you doing it. Chance, bro, get up out of here, bro. Get out of here, Chance.
Oh, this some bullshit, man.
We just gonna put anybody in this. Come on, bro. All right, hold on. Pause all of this, man. Some of y'all should be here like Pusha T, Rick Ross, I guess, after Drake gave you all them fucking hits. Wait, where Ross go?
This is hilarious right here.
Don't ask about the boss. He right here. It's all over.
Where you go?
I went and I laid a track down. I dissed Drake. The beef is over.
What are you talking about, Ross? You were supposed to wait.
See, the thing about being a boss, you don't wait on nobody. You make your own decisions.
All right, Rick Ross.
And another thing, I'm really proud of everybody.
All right, I said all right, but we trying to do something.
We all
right.
came to a comment.
All right, Rick. Damn. All right. You know what? I just don't know if we can make hits with everybody in this room. Like Luda, bro. What is Luda doing? You and Drake don't like each other? Stand up. Man, go film Fast 11, bro. I'm not listening to you. Most Def, get the fuck out of here. What? Hey, what is?
Who the hell is this?
Who is this dancing in the back? Hold on.
Who is this?
Oh no. Hey, bro.
Wait, who is that, chat? Who that supposed to be? Bro, who this supposed to be?
Who is this dancing in the back?
That's Diddy? No. The Diddler.
What is? Who is this dancing in the back? Hold on.
Oh, it is Diddy.
Oh no. Hey, bro. Hey, man, watch out with that shit. Hey, we calling the album off. The album's off.
Yo, the nigga said, how he get in here, bro?
Oh no. Hey, bro. Hey, man, watch out with that shit. Hey, we calling the album off. The album's off. I don't care, bro. Drake got this round, bro.
But no, we can't do this.
Come on, bro.
Oh my God.
What's up, y'all? RDCworld here. Now I know y'all wondering what we got coming up next.
W skit. Shout out to RDCworld, man. Y'all go check them out. It's my peoples. Okay. All right. It is 20v1. Listen. We're going to have to start the timer. People. Okay? The timer has to start today. This is day 2 without a response from Kendrick Lamar. Okay? Is this day 2? I believe this is day 2. Is it day 2 or day 3? Is it day 2 or day 3? I'm waiting on y'all. What the fuck? Nah, it's not day 1. Yesterday was day... Nah, it's day 2 or day 3. It's day 3? When was... Drake dropped on Saturday, which means Sunday would have been day one. Yeah, you got to give it a full day. It's day two. 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 All right. We're going to be tweeting this out every day until we get a response, okay? It's day two with no response from Kendrick Lamar yet, okay? We're going to be tweeting this every day until we get a goddamn response, because I actually think that this nigga Kendrick going to take his sweet old time. And you know them motherfuckers would be like, yo, day two of me DMing you, because y'all be DMing that shit. Be like, yo, day three of me asking you for a job. There's a nigga in my DMs. He don't even know I'm watching it the whole time. He's like, day 90 of me asking you for a job. And I'm like, shit. I'm at this point, I'm just looking to see if he's ever going to stop. I'm like, God damn, this boy's dedicated. I like that. I might have to answer after like 150. Jeez. Anyway. All right. Okay. I see what's going on out here. I see what the fuck is going on. One line that kind of went over my head when it came to Drake's track was him getting that Future, which, by the way, you know, it kind of still fuels and feeds into the Future Drake fell out of a woman thing, because apparently the lines in Drake's diss where he says, Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch Chanel, that was a line at Future, right? And that line was basically, the meaning of it is that Chippendale was like, I think like these characters from this TV show, and the antagonist in the show was named Pluto, okay? So this dog right here was called Pluto, and basically these motherfuckers were like outsmarting Pluto the entire show. That's like the premise of the show. Outsmart this motherfucker, which is if Drake is like saying Drizzy Chippendale, right? So he's basically saying, I'm Chippendale, I probably got your bitch Chanel. He's probably saying I've been outsmarting you, especially even not only in music, but also maybe with women, okay? Who knows? Then the next line after that, he actually says, Rolling Loud stage, y'all were turned, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if you BM kiss and tell, okay? And then we get to find out that, you know, Future, who has like 55 baby mamas, one of his OG baby mamas, I think, Ciara, has a song called Kiss and Tell, right? Not gonna lie. I didn't even pick up on this till today. It just kind of shows that, hey, listen, this ain't no AI shit. It's like Drizzy was in his bag for a little bit and came up with some clever shit. I'm still wondering what the fuck is going on with him in Future, though. Like, that's kind of like, I don't think we're going to get no clarification from Future, but I'm still trying to figure out what the hell, right? Okay, this was Daylight saying that Kendrick's shit was all AI. Ross is trying to get a response really badly, okay? Ross actually said this. Or actually, he was listening. It was in the club last night, listening to shit, and basically, he was teasing, he was baiting Drake to drop another response to him, right? And he was also listening to an old Drake track and then questioning if Drake wrote it. Here we go.
Guess who wrote this? You would never guess who wrote this.
Okay, there we go. So you see him also say drop a response or tell the kids you don't respond. So, you know, he's actually, I'm going to be honest with you, he's doing a pretty decent job of trolling Drake on social media. We know that's not the arena that Kendrick plays in. And this is why I do believe that if Drake possibly loses, obviously I don't think he's going to lose this battle. I actually think that he has the leg up right now slightly. And I do think he's ready to go all nine. No Diddy. If he is to lose this, I don't think, obviously a song by Kendrick is going to matter a lot. But remember how he beat Meek? He made Meek the butt of the joke on social media. Kendrick ain't finna get on social media and start tweeting hashtag BBL Drizzy or whatever the hell he raps about, right? He's not going to tweet that, right? He's not going to turn Drake into a meme or some funny shit. I'm going to be honest with you. You know who's doing that pretty decently right now? Rick Ross is doing that. So Rick Ross right now, his most effective, his song was good, but like I don't think people ain't waiting for Drake response to Ross's song, or even Ross's song is not no knockout punch or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool song though. But what Ross could do is almost change, he did it to DJ Envy. Obviously, DJ Envy's not Drake. We get it. But he also did it to, he used to call 50 Monkey, or whatever he used to call him, Basically, Ross, I do think, has the ability to try to change or make Drake, laughed at by the masses. And that is part of kind of winning the beef. Like, you turn the other person to a joke, right? So I do think that Ross is helping here, even though I don't think maybe he's sitting back like, yo, Kendrick, I got the social media component for you. I think Ross looks at it as an angle of, nigga, I want to go back and forth with this nigga. I want to get into it with this nigga. Let me and him squabble. Not for anything. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get I'm going to become a bigger artist, than he is now. And also, look at all the music he's put out with Drake, or his catalog, period. You have to realize, anybody who's going to be acknowledged by Drake at this point, your catalog is going up. I would like to see if, I have a few people who help me with some stats that I always like to look at. Rick Ross, right? Let's look at Rick Ross, which, by the way, he hasn't dropped it yet on streaming services, but it probably will be at some point. Anyway, here I go. I want y'all to track his monthly listeners, right? Track Ross's monthly listeners for the next few days. If you could track it from before the diss to after the diss. So before Drake dropped his diss to now, and continue to track it as the days go by, I want to see if beefing with Drake or having Drake diss you or even trolling Drake, what's that impact on your career in terms of numbers, or people flocking to, shit. Just even having that song Champagne Moments, I ain't gonna lie, I've been kind of playing a little bit more Rick Ross recently. I gotta keep it a bean. I've been listening to Rick Ross a little bit more recently, all right? Somebody says, nobody talking about Metro's album, bro, blew a 3-1. Nah, Metro's second album is more R&B, but I do believe that there are disses on Metro album that, because Drake responded, nobody's talking about those subliminals no more, right? I do believe that Drake responded so directly. Yo, cuff her like Ricky. Metro, shut your whole ass up. Kendrick, you a midget. He responded so directly, we're not going to be parsing through Metro's album to find these little slick disses, even the Weeknd's diss, which is, I thought it was kind of cool, even though we sung it. I don't think people want to hear that no more. People ain't trying to find those little nuggets in the album anymore, because the beef is here now. It's direct time. It's, yo, make a song dedicated to me. That's why I think Rick Ross is probably getting all the attention that would have went to Metro's album, in terms of people trying to go through Metro's album, trying to figure out who dissed Drake, or what this meant in this, that, and third. Yeah. Hold on as well. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, good. Here we go too. Okay, by the way, I'm going to tweet this out, and I'm going to also put it on the screen. Future and Metro Boomin', We Still Don't Trust You, is on pace to sell. Is on pace to sell, how much? 175K first week. I actually think that number might go down a little bit, because they're extrapolating. A lot of people went the first and second day thinking Drake this. Then Drake dropped his own diss. People ain't going back to the album to find. They know Kendrick ain't on it. Okay, whatever. There are some good songs on it, I'm not going to lie. It's more R&B like, if you guys didn't listen to it. It's more of an R&B type of feel, different from the rap party and feel that you got with We Don't Trust You, the original, or the first iteration. So, you know, it's a little bit different. It was obviously meant to be different. And I'm not gonna be some biased hater, some shit, and call it whack. It's not whack, even though we probably listened to it trying to, you know, trying to hear some diss shit. But he did a good bait and switch. All right, it's time for R&B. Come on, Weekend. Come on, you know what I mean? He did all that shit. And I'm not saying it's an R&B album, but it had a lot going on with it. All right, cool. Anyway, what was I gonna do? All right, so yes, so just keep, please. Right now, Rick Ross is at 14,724,506 listeners. Please, somebody keep me updated on how that changes. They do update it pretty much damn near kind of daily almost, you know what I mean? Even though it's monthly listeners, if you get a spike, it will change, right? Otherwise, it'll kind of average around the same if there's not much significant attention going to your catalog. So we will see if this is going to help Rick Ross. Okay. All right. By the way, let me see if Rick Ross has posted anything else. This nigga been on a posting spree. I ain't gonna lie to you. His story views probably is lit as shit. You can tell it's lit because all they keep promoting is Bel Air. Yo, he's been trolling the shit out of Birdman. You know what's so funny? Like, this is like a reality about it. So Ross now lives in well, he's always kind of lived in Miami or had like some spot in Florida. You know, he's from Florida. But, you know, he got his residence, like that Promised Land place in Atlanta. And now he got a place on Star Island, which is in Miami, right? You know, Birdman like lives probably 10 minutes from him. They hate each other. They both go to Club Live. I don't know how they don't run into each other. It's kind of like amazing. It's like beefing with a nigga who both of y'all, it takes 20 to 30 people to move. It takes 20 to 30 people for you to move around, 20, 30 people for them to move around. Y'all go to the same clubs. And y'all been beefing for 5 years. Y'all always outside and never ran into each other. It's kind of crazy. Okay, he's just trolling. He's trolling.
Wait, I just got to check, nigga. Hold up.
He's just trolling. Okay.
It's the biggest bezel in the game.
All right. He hasn't really said shit since. Okay. You know what I was shocked that Ross kept saying? He kept saying, I got more money than you. And he said it to Drake and Birdman. You know, he was clowning Birdman after Birdman had chimed in.
Hey. That's where Birdman house was at, right over there. Stunner. That's where your house was at, right there. The little island over there. My heart deal with anger.
You ain't gonna lie, Ross is in full troll mode. Okay. Do you think that Drake needs to then go do the obvious and go fuck with, you know, obviously he invited Christina Mackey to his show before, but maybe he needs to go holla at this chick right here, which is Rick Ross's baby mom's, because she might got some shit.
Call me Boots.
Here we go. Listen.
Drake! Call me Boots. I got something to tell you. Drake told Will to drop it, get him 50. He can't. He probably could give him 4. I'm just playing. I don't know what that big fat would do. Drake! Call me, Boots.
All right, she's not stopping either.
I got your hoes, Ricky. Hey, tell your daddy. I love this shit, dog. Hey, tell that bitch I see why he a hoe. The hoe.
That's Ross's baby bombs.
You dust my. Who the fuck is that? Pa get up, pa suck from Lamar Odom dick sucking. The hoe that was sucking the base of dick. You was over there holding bottles between your pussy and sucking Ross for $500 or $1,200. He told me. What you in the comments for? Worry about what the fuck I'm snapping for? It's gonna be a lifetime of snapping, hoe. I got it, see. You wish you had. Find you a show to get on again, ho. I heard your time ran out. I just left my comment for you, Miss Get a Pa, whoever you is, or Miss Ahmad.
God damn. This chick be going in constantly. I think there's like another video of her just going off. She be going off all the fucking time.
I'll vote for Trump. What the fuck y'all heard?
Okay. All right. Anyway.
Uncle said he making money off you on his page. Tell that bitch I'll be rolling up to get my sack now. It better be Santa Claus motherfucking heavy style. Listen, the way he like the whoppers and mammoths with heavy weight. It better be fucking heavy. Cause the sled coming. Go tell that big bad seen it. Bitch, better play over on Dixie. The bright line run every 7 fucking minutes. Girl, make money off of who? You ain't seen a Bel Air bottle sit between.
Okay, anyway.